So I went on a date the other day. I actually forgot to do no like file trim my nails. Not because I was like expecting anything to happen, but because I feel like sort of for me it's like a important habit. I always try and like look prim and proper before I go out on a date. And we went. Where did we go? We met in town. She came from work. Had a walk around. It was sort of a little bit awkward at first because there's like a bit of a language barrier, or her English was fine, but some of these like certain words, like somehow I was talking about how when I went to Osaka, her hometown, I went with a good friend of mine to like a gay bar that he'd been to before, and it was quite funny. I kept getting confused why she was saying neighbor, but the way she was pronouncing it sounds gay bar sounds like neighbor. Once sort of like that sort of awkwardness sort of passed, went for a drinks on a Japanese bar in town, which was fun. She recommended me something, which I was sort of happy to take her lead on. And then where did we go? We went and played pool at a like a pool bar, which was good fun. It's something that sort of I'd always done as like growing up as a teen with my dad. There was like this little bit of like physical proximity to each other. You can like rub shoulders or like put your hand on their hand as you help them sort of strike the cue. And I think it's quite low stakes as well. There's only like, you're only locked in for like an hour and so like $20 each. And yeah, I think I sort of need to do something more like that, a little bit out of left field, even though it's not really, but still just out of what I would usually do. And I hadn't been sort of on a day, I guess, in a while. Sort of been stuck at home, just sort of chilling. I won't say chilling, or just sort of rotting away. But it's been nice to sort of actually, I guess, to just have a conversation with someone first and foremost. And it's nice sort of to not just to talk to people online through Discord, through games or whatever, and sort of to speak to someone face to face, and to, I guess, to sort of to learn about someone. I think is quite exciting. Everyone's story is different, and even if I think if a date or whatever does go poorly, I think you can still come away with a story or interesting life experience or sort of a new perspective that you wouldn't have before. And that sort of reminds me, like, even though I am like quite introverted, it is nice to, now and again to get out there and sort of to get out of my comfort zone and sort of to use what a limited res I have.